Now we're going to look at reporting the end of a sickness. This app will be used for control, for greybook staff, and line managers or the individual concerned for greybook staff to report the end of an employee's sickness. The information provided will automatically populate iTrent, and for whole-time and control staff only, MIS. Only human resources and business information colleagues can manually update sickness details in iTrent and MIS. Click on the Report End of Sickness app. The app will automatically open onto the My Team page. This details colleagues within your team as well as direct reports, but only individuals with an open sickness absence will be shown. Choose the individual to be reported back to work. If the person reported back to work isn't in the list, you need to use the Search Staff button instead. However, if the sickness absence has only been recently created, you will need to wait at least 5 minutes for Workbench to refresh before you're able to end the sickness. Click on the Search Staff button if the person isn't in your team. Enter the surname of the person you want to end the sickness for, then click Search Staff. Only individuals with an open sickness absence will be shown. If the person you are trying to end does not appear, then there is no open sickness absence in iTrent. This is either because the absence has already been ended, or the original sickness was not created. You can attempt to create a new sickness if you have all the details, and Workbench will warn you if there is an overlapping sickness. Should this be unsuccessful, please email the details to hrsickness@bedsfar.com and manually inform the line manager, and if applicable, the watch on duty. We're going to click on Gareth. When an individual has multiple jobs, for example someone that's whole-time retained, you'll have a choice of options from a post they're absent from. If you're unsure or you want to put them from all jobs, click on the All option. You'll see the first day of sickness has already been populated from the records kept. You'll need to enter the last day of sickness. For operational staff, this should be the date and time the call was taken. For support staff, it would usually be the date and time the call was taken, but if the call was taken just before the employee starts on a working day, for example Monday at 7:30 in the morning, then the end day of sickness time should be entered as 23:59 the previous calendar day. For example, a support staff person calling in at 7:30 on a Monday morning will be entered as Sunday at 23:59. Our person is called back to work today at 8 o'clock in the evening. Where the last day of sickness is more than 7 calendar days after the first day of sickness, you'll be shown a warning to ask the colleague to provide a copy of a medical certificate. Now that the last date and time has been entered in, we need to decide what absence period it is. This should always be full day unless someone returns to work partway through a shift or work day. For example, someone might go to a doctor's appointment in the morning to get a medical certificate that states fit for work. In that case, we would choose Part Day AM from the drop-down. Our person's missed a full day, so we're going to click Full Day. If the employee tells you that Occupational Health have confirmed that modified duties are applicable, tick the box, and this will be shown on the email to the line manager. Now click Report Return to Work. When you do this, you'll get a message that shows your submission has gone successfully. An email will be sent to the line manager, and where the employee is based at a community fire station, a printout will be generated to the Windows printer on site for the watch on duty to review. Where an individual is conditioned to the retained duty system, the control colleague must also update availability in Gartan. If you enter the wrong end date, you will need to email HR Sickness with the correct details to amend MIS and iTrent manually.